So tell me if I'm right. You've been scouring the internet looking for different ways to make money. Whether you want that money for a side investment, or maybe you want some extra money to buy Christmas presents. Maybe you want to quit your job, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. I know you're probably on this video because you're wondering, hey, how can I make some money online? So what I do is I teach people a lot of different ways. I teach affiliate marketing and I teach Forex. And what I'm going to be showing you today in this video is my exact strategy of how I earn tens of thousands of dollars every single week in Forex. Now, Forex can be kind of a scary thing because if you don't know about Forex, it's like going into a dark room with no lights and trying to, make a friend. It's not going to happen, right? You're not going to be able to. But the cool thing about what I do is I automate Forex for people. And this video that you're watching right now is part of a series. It's a daily series that I do showing my earnings for the day and showing what you have the ability to earn if you're following what I'm doing. So stick around, watch this video, and I'm going to hop over to my YouTube for a second, show you guys how it's set up and how you can find this series so that you can start watching our daily profits so you know what you can expect if you decide to jump in. All right, guys, so if you're on my homepage of From Failure to Freedom, my YouTube channel, and you scroll down, you're going to see different series. These are basically playlists, but they're free trainings. They're trainings that I put out for people to use. For example, this is an affiliate marketing training. I have people going through that training right now that are earning over $40,000 per month with affiliate marketing. Fantastic training. But today we're actually talking about a Forex program that I created just over a year ago. It's called My Freedom FX. And this is an automated Forex copier. So basically what happened is I have people trading my own personal Forex accounts. And I've partnered with them and made a software that links other people's trading accounts to my own trading account. So what this is essentially is an automated Forex trading system for you, right? So you can actually start earning money just by linking up with our software. And our software is really easy to use. It's actually, you can get there by going to myfreedomfx.com and watching this video, signing up here. And that'll actually take you to a tutorial that shows you how to set everything up. It's really easy. It takes about 20 minutes and then you guys can just set it up and let it run. But what's more important is our earnings. So I started calculating this. If you actually look at this series, it was just about 2 weeks ago now, and I'm doing these periodically throughout the week, trying to get almost every day to show the profits that we're making. And you can check it out by going here and actually looking at our app. Our app is on app.myfreedomfx.com. And that shows also all of our data from when our signal's been live. This is a signal that you will actually join and link to your trading account. But our account growth is 131%. Our profit is $4,469 so far. And we're actually growing this account from $1,000 to $1 million. And estimates are probably about 48 months is what it's going to take us to do that. That's just from past experience, understanding, what we're capable of earning each month. Typically, we're aiming for 15 to 18% growth on the account each month. So if you add that up, right, let's say you have a $10,000 account, and we times that by 1.15. And let's do that for 12 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So on a $10,000 account, you would have made $53,000 at the end of the first year. And let's look at another year in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Another year, you're at about $250,000. And let's look at one more year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Just over the $1 million mark on a $10,000 account. So you can see how with a $1,000 account, it might take an extra year to get to that point. But at the end of 4 years is when things really look good. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're close to $10 million at 4 years on a $10,000 account. And that's just leaving it sitting there. So if you're new to Forex, first off, it can kind of seem like a scary thing, but and that's probably because of all the scammers online that you guys have run into, maybe that talk about, $100,000 profits that they're making. The thing that they're not telling you is they probably have been trading Forex for 10 years and they have an account with $10 million in it. And then it's not unheard of to get a $100,000 profit. But what does that mean for average people, right? For people that don't have a large amount of money sitting there? Well, there's no way you're going to hit $100,000 profit. And they make it sound like that for a reason. They're trying to sell a bot or a course or something like that just doesn't matter. So me, what I do different is I actually give away courses. I don't charge people for these. So my affiliate marketing courses, they're all free, and they work really well. It's actually what I do myself every single day. And the same with this Forex. This is me. This is my account being traded. I've partnered with a professional trader who's been trading for over 20 years. Well known in the banking industry. He's done a lot of foreign exchange with them, trading hundreds of millions of dollars. And we've created a software called MyFreedomFX. This is the tutorial. This is the software, app.myfreedomfx.com. You can actually get there by just clicking at the underneath this video. It's, opening it up and opening the video description up and clicking on myfreedomfx.com. You can also go join my Facebook group if you have any questions. And you can also reach out to me personally with any questions. Now, we have support that handles everything for you if you have any questions with the app, so you're good there. But this is our earnings. You can, it's straightforward. You can match these earnings with our software here. You can go check it out. So typically when I told you, we're aiming for about 15 to 18% growth per month. That's a very conservative estimate of actually what we're reaching. So you can see, for example, this month we were at 55%. That was back in January. February, we were at 15%. So that's really what we were aiming for. But we've had a month right here, March, that we had a losing month. That was 18% loss. Now, April, we were at 61% profit. Now, this is how it's going to look, right? This is how actual Forex investment looks. And the problem is, most of the gurus online, the Forex people that are talking, they don't tell you about the losses. They don't tell you that, hey, there's going to be losses. So people expect when they join something within the Forex industry, they expect all of these wins right away. Now, maybe some of their platforms and whatever they're doing is good, but they have not given people the right expectations and understanding as to what this is. So the way that I always break this down to people so that they can have an understanding of how to look at Forex as an investment opportunity. If you were working for a company and you're saving for retirement, right? You're saving up for 30 years, working for this company, trying to save up for 30 years so that when you retire, you have a bunch of money sitting around that can help pay for the rest of your life, $1 million or a couple $1 million. Unfortunately, nowadays, $1 million doesn't go very far, and it seems like it's less and less every year, right? So that saving for $1 million, really, the amount of work that you're putting in, staying with this company, making meager wages, it doesn't pay off how you want it to. And I think people have realized that now. But the way that those investment work, it's the exact same thing as Forex. You actually, here, let me clear this. You actually start, say you start working somewhere, you're there for a year, and they're like, hey, do you want to be part of our retirement program? So you put some money in right here on this level. Now, what you're not seeing throughout the years of adding money every single month, so maybe you're putting in $500 a month or whatever, that money that you put in is being traded. So it's going up, it's going down, it's going up, it's going down, it's going up. It's the exact same thing. But in in the wider picture, it's kind of always moving in an upward projection. And this is what we're doing with Forex. It's the exact same thing. And the benefit, though, is you can take a small amount of money, $1,000, $500, and over the period of 4 or 5 years, you can generate $1 million. The bigger picture here, though, is once you get an account to something like $10,000, you can see how fast it really starts moving, how fast it really starts growing. And this is called the compounding effect. And what this is when you start out trading a Forex account, for example, and you have maybe $500 in there, the amount that you can trade against that account is much less. It's much lower than, say, a $10,000 account or a $50,000 account. So as that account starts to grow, you can actually start trading more against those numbers, thus creating a compounding effect, which actually starts rapidly growing, right? So this is how Forex works. If used correctly. The problem is a lot of people just don't get the correct information online, and they're fed a bunch of BS, just like every other business model. You can see people trying to sell Amazon stores or sell book programs, or you write a book for Amazon and make millions of dollars. Well, yeah, sure, it's possible, but it takes a lot of time, money, and commitment. Now with Forex, it's different. It doesn't technically have to take a lot of money. At some point, you're going to have a lot of money in there that's trading. So, and the other benefit, I guess, is you always have the ability to pull that out. If you were investing in, say, an e-commerce store and you're putting up $50,000 to purchase products, well, when are you going to get anything positive back on that $50,000 investment? Once that $50,000 worth of products sold, you're probably only still going to see a $10,000 payout from it, right? So with Forex, really, you can treat this as an investment how you would with an employer, where you put money in every single month. And that's what I do. I suggest people, why not try to get at least $5,000 to $10,000 in here as fast as possible, so that you can see a faster growth on the account. But technically, you could throw $500 in here and let it sit there for the next 5 years, and that thing is going to grow like crazy, and you're probably going to be close to $1 million in 5 years on something like $500. So, you have the ability to kind of do what you want. The other benefit, you can pull money out of this. Like I mentioned before, you can pull money out of this account whenever you want. We don't have access to that. We are literally taking your account. We're not even touching your account, to be honest. We have no way of getting into your account. We don't have your account details. You're just attaching our signal to your account. So this signal links with our account. So whenever we make a trade on our account, that trade automatically gets made on your account. So now you don't have to worry about the trading portion either. You don't have to do anything. This is completely hands off for you. So that's the update for today, guys. Anyway, I don't know if you guys saw it here, but we are sitting at 4,840 profit over the last about month and a half. Oh, not even month and a half, 7 weeks. Yeah, so maybe a month and a half. And this week we were at 1,677 profit. That actually should have been higher if you remember at the beginning of the week. Right here I have a mention about it. If you hover over this with your mouse, you'll see. So let me just get rid of this and I'll show you. If you hover over this, you're going to see a description of what happened on Monday. And if you guys remember, we had merged, our brokers merged. So Liquid, which was our other broker, merged with a new one that you guys are obviously, your accounts merged over as well. They became one. But when they did that, it froze during this day. So that was a weird thing for this week, but we should have been up a little bit more than what we were. They fixed it and they went through and fixed the issue, but it was on the very first trade that we did on the account, so that's why it happened. But it was handled, and we actually would have been a little bit higher here. Should have been close to $2,100 or $2,200, which was, whatever. We're still in profit, and that's what I'm happy about. This is the other thing to talk about here is, if you guys have been watching the trades, every single trade that we take has a take profit. Every single trade that we take has a stop loss on it. So there's protection here on these accounts. If you look at a lot of these companies that I've seen lately in Forex, they have what's called like a bot, trading bot, right? You've probably heard of this if you're in the Forex industry. And a lot of the time what these bots do is say they'll make a trade, and if it starts going negative, it'll buy another trade hoping for a rebound. And it does this all the way down the line, making, 20 trades or something like that. And then finally, when it does go into positive, they win some and they can get in profit. And this works to a point, unless something happens like what just happened to this company the other day that I was hearing about, was they had it go so deep that they were, opening up trades of like $10,000, and those trades were going negative $10,000 like fast, and it blew their entire account. There was like a $400,000 or something lost, and that's not what we do. That's not what we're ever trying to do. We're not trying to cheat the system. We're not trying to create a way around what works. These people that we have trading have been trading these accounts for a long time. They know how to do it. They know how to navigate the market. But also, what's more important is the protection that you have on your account. You have equity protection in place so that if a trade ever does drop to a certain point, it's automatically cut out. But you have stop losses in place as well that take that trade out when it hits a certain level if we don't want it to go past. So there's a lot of protections on these accounts. But today is Friday, May 10th. And this was the update for today. I just wanted to jump in here and show you we had a really good week. As the account starts growing, as we start getting more and more money in here, you're going to see these days where we're making quite a bit more money. You can see here in the beginning where our profit was $200, then $500, then $571. We did have a losing week, and that's going to happen every once in a while just from a couple bad trades. But then you have weeks like this that were, 2,000. Last week was kind of iffy too. Almost had a losing week, but we still made it into profit a little bit. And then this week, of course, was a great week. So this is kind of what we're banking on, this pattern, and you guys are going to be able to follow along with this every day on this series here on YouTube. So, if you're questioning whether this is something you guys want to do, feel free to just keep paying attention. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon so that you're notified whenever my videos drop, and then you can see, where we're at a month from now or 2 months from now just by following the series. And I'll continue on with these videos throughout the weeks so that you guys can keep monitoring and seeing what's going on. But don't forget, you guys have access to the software with, to look up the account's data anytime you want. You also on your broker account, it shows you what your earnings are. And again, just to reiterate this, you can take out money whenever you want. We're not in charge of your money. We don't touch your money. We're not we don't have access to your accounts. We're literally just giving out a signal that your account can follow if you choose to. So you have full control over everything that's happening with your capital and what you want to do with it. You know what I mean? So yeah, that being said, that's the update for today. Again, if you guys haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell icon so you're notified when the next video drops. If you got anything out of this video, if you like it, if you appreciate it, leave me a like on it. And I will see you guys next week, probably Monday when we finish the day on Monday. Talk to you guys later.